The world of One Piece is full of wonderful creations, wonderful fantasy, lore, story, everything you could possibly want in a great anime. However, one of the main draw points, at least for me, has always been the devil fruits. It's so cool and interesting idea to put getting powers, superhero powers, behind eating a fruit. It's very interesting. And I really like the idea. So here's my five top devil fruits that I would personally pick if I was living in the One Piece world, and I just had all the devil fruits in front of me for some reason, or if I can go out and find them. These are the five that I would pick. Starting at number five, we have the Wapu Wapu no Mi, or the Warp Warp fruit. This fruit right here is every adult, every person that has to drive through traffic to work. This is their dream fruit, okay? This is their dream devil fruit. You do not want to sit through 3 hours of traffic every day when you go to work, and you have to sit through traffic, and if there's an accident, you're gonna be stuck even longer. And this is going to work and coming back from work. This fruit, devil fruit, is perfect for adults or people with jobs, or people have to go travel long distances, or you know, even if you want to go on vacation. If this devil fruit turns out you could teleport anywhere, you can just go to Japan, you go to Paris, you can go wherever and just have a vacation. It's amazing. This devil fruit, you can just be, in your room playing video games, you, in between the match of Call of Duty or whatever PvP game. You warp to the kitchen, you grab a snack, you grab, drinks, teleport back, and you're in there, you're ready, you're chomping on your food, ready for the match. The warp fruit, the power of teleportation. You get to be Nightcrawler. You get to just teleport. You open up your fridge. There's nothing in there. It's empty. You gotta go to the store. You gotta go to Walmart or Aldi's, or whatever grocery store. You don't have to go in your car. You don't have to walk. You don't have to go on your bike. Whatever you do to get to the store, you can just think about the store, teleport there, get your groceries, teleport back. You don't have to pay for delivery anymore. You teleport, to Papa John's or Pizza Hut, Domino, whatever you order, junk food, Taco Bell, you know, Chinese food, whatever. You just teleport. You call them up. They say, oh, 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes pass by. You teleport there. You pick up the food. Teleport back, and you're eating, and you're just happy. You don't have to drive anywhere. This fruit right here is absolutely amazing. It's number five just because I don't think it has anything else. It's just teleportation. Like, yeah, you could teleport other people. That's cool and all, but like until they reveal more stuff about the power of the warp fruit, it's just teleportation. Even though teleportation is amazing, it doesn't have any other fun thing to it. Any other interesting or really like cool thing besides just teleportation. That's why the warp fruit is my number five pick. Number four, we have the He no Mi, or the Ice fruit that turns you into a freezing human. This fruit allows you to become Sub-Zero, Iceman from the X-Men. It's just a really really cool, really chill, really ice power to have. It lets you you can make ice weapons. You can freeze food. You don't need a freezer. You can just, or maybe you need a freezer to like store afterwards. But you can like freeze food. You don't have to pay for it, to get it frozen. You can just, freeze it, put it in a box. I don't know. You can store food. You can make like ice ramps and stuff like that. Or, you can make a skating rink and go, ice skating. You can travel, across large bodies of water. You don't have to, get wet or anything. You can just freeze the water, and go on a bike and ride across the water, or it's not snow, it's ice, but you can, you could make like fun things to do with this power. I'm right now I'm blanking on some stuff, but you can do a lot of things if you're creative with it. If there's a fire, you can make ice and like counter the fire, and you could like put it out. Once the fire is out, you can like make the ice disappear. I don't know, maybe it'll make it everything wet instead of on fire, but it's something, right? I just think this power is really really cool. You can do some really fun stuff with it. That's why the Hihi no Mi is number 4. Number 3, we have the Pika Pika no Mi. No, not that Pika. The Glint Glint fruit, which turns you into a light human. You get to be light. Do you know how crazy that is? You never need a flashlight. You turn your thumb into or your index finger into a light bulb. Yeah, you get up in the middle of the night and you use the bathroom. You just you can turn your forehead into a light and use the bathroom. You don't ever have to pay for light bills, right? Because you could just like it's like could you have like a solar house, like and then just power like solar generators or solar panels with with this fruit, like the possibilities are like crazy, like. And I was talking about how amazing the warp fruit was. This can teleport too. It's not really teleport, but you can like bounce off reflections. It's not instant, but it's super super fast. Light is like crazy. It's the speed of light, like it's insanely quick. And I mean, the reason why this is number 3 and the warp fruit is number 5 is because not only can you travel really far, the same thing with the warp fruit. You can bounce off reflections and get to your work, or without dealing with traffic. And not only that, you can shoot lasers. You get to shoot lasers from your fingers, or your feet. But not only that, not only do you get lasers, you get to create your own lightsaber, a literal light sword. That's insane. Like, how many people have dreamed of having a lightsaber, from Gundam to Star Wars. Like, having a light sword, if you play D&D, you can be a paladin, have like a light sword, like a holy weapon. Like, it's insanely cool. And you can like turn yourself into light. Uh, it's just really really cool power. That's why it's number 3. At number 2, we have the Maki Maki no Mi, or the Scroll fruit. It turns you into a scroll human. I'm not gonna lie, this is mostly number 2 just because it lets me live out my Naruto, dreams. Like, when I first saw this in One Piece, I was like, "Oh my God, Oda, you're amazing." I love how, you know, the big three, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, they all, had like a friendly rivalry going on. They I remember at one point, I think they all like drew each other's characters in their own art style. Naruto was what got me into anime in the first place, and then and also the One Piece rap, from Four Kids. But I love the scroll fruit, but not okay. Putting aside my fandom for Naruto, or at least early Naruto, before he got DBZ, or crazy like that. I'm not gonna go on a rant about Naruto right now, but One Piece, the One Piece ninja thing was like awesome to see. And scroll fruit, I think it's by Rizo. I think he still has it. Um, I wish he did some more creative things with it. I didn't really see him do that many, insane things with it. Um, but you can do some pretty cool things. You can make shadow clones, of yourself. Uh, you can store things. You know, you got you got a bunch of luggage or whatever. You know, you just store it in a scroll, hop on a plane, get to your hotel or your house or wherever you're traveling to. Take out the scroll, take out all your luggage. Easy. Same thing if you're moving. You put all your furniture in a scroll. You move to a new house. You just take out the scroll and place it, and there you go. You got all your stuff. And that's why the scroll fruit is number two. At number one, we have my number one pick. If I could pick any devil fruit in the world of One Piece, I would pick the food no Mi, or the brush fruit that turns you into an ink brush human. This fruit right here, it's amazing. Like I couldn't think of a better devil fruit, and I went through a long list. I think it had pretty much every devil fruit. This fruit right here, I mean, you can do pretty much anything. You're only limited by your imagination and your drawing skill, of course. Yeah, but you don't have to be like, too okay. You have to be good at drawing, but getting good at drawing, practice. You can get pretty decent at drawing pretty quickly. And devil fruits, you want to be constantly training and making making your devil fruit stronger, by training it. So and this one you just have to draw. I mean, that's perfect. This fruit, like, the things you can do with this fruit is insane. You could make literal copies of yourself, or other people. Like, you're bored, you want to, a new Street Fighter game came out. You want to play somebody, you're not. Oh man, I'm not ready to play online, versus people. They know their combos yet. I want to play somebody around my skill level. You just draw yourself. You draw yourself, you make a copy of yourself, and you fight yourself. It's insane. Like, you can make food. Yeah, the food tastes bad, but at least you won't starve to death. Like, you don't got money for groceries. You spend too much money on gacha games, or you're a college student or whatever. You draw a banquet, and you get to eat it. And you get to draw. You want a new car. Oh man, that new car is so amazing. Looks so cool. You draw it. You draw the car, and you get to drive a car. I mean, that new car. Even fictional ones. You could draw the car from Akira, the red motorcycle, and you could just drive it around. That's insane. You could draw clothes. You put on a new pair of clothes. The only weakness that I saw, besides the usual, weakness to water, or not water, but like weakness to, being submerged in a large amount of liquid, and your Del fruit goes, away, or you get weakened, uh, is like water. But like, in the anime and the manga, they show differing effects of water. Like, sometimes water would wash away the ink, and sometimes it wouldn't. And then also, if you really suck at drawing, and you're drawing too much, it can also, poof it back into a 2D drawing. But still, like, how many times is it gonna rain? Like, okay, yeah, maybe you're driving, and then it's rain, but you just park somewhere and you just chill out, or you you make like a rain cover or something. There's ways to work around the rain aspect. You look at the weather. Oh, it's gonna rain today. Okay, I'm not gonna go out. But I think if you train hard enough and you get really really good at drawing, 'cause I think the effect of the devil fruit is determined by the drawing skill. At least that's my understanding of it. So if you get really really good at drawing, you draw an amazing, car. I'm just using a car as an example. Um, it should last even a while, in the rain. Uh, maybe it won't be like forever, but it should last, enough to get you where you're gonna go. Uh, but yeah, this devil fruit, like, it's literally whatever you draw, you can make. Even food, like, that's insane to me. Like, you can make anything. You can make a lightsaber. Like I was talking about with the Pika Pika no Mi. You can make a lightsaber, and you got a, lightsaber in your hand. You can make you can make whatever you want. That's insane. But you can make a campfire. You're out camping. You make a campfire. Poof. You have a warm campfire. Like it's this power right here. Yeah, maybe it doesn't have like the destructive power of the magma fruit, or you can't turn to rubber. But I think this power is probably the most perfect devil fruit power for me, at least for me. The fruit. If I could just pick one devil fruit out of all of them, I would pick this one. But yeah, those are my top five picks for like what I would pick if I was in devil fruit hunting business, I guess. Like if I could just have one devil fruit, give me the brush fruit. But yeah, if you do you agree with my list? Would these also be your top five? Would you have different ones? Let me know in the comment section below what are your top five, or even just your number one pick for your devil fruit. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.